Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, if you guys watched my last video, we went to visit the Philippines for about 2.5 weeks. I do have a vlog. I'm still in the process of getting all the footage into like the different days. Moving forward, I think I'm just gonna do like a weekly thing. Actually, we'll see how it goes. But your girl pretty much had a blast. Went to visit Cebu and Bohol. I was able to do some fun stuff like snorkeling, zip lining, and visiting family, of course. But I cannot just go to a different place without trying the local makeup. I'll give my few cents on these items. I'm basically gonna do swatches just so you guys could see that the color and consistency, and then I'll just basically talk about it as I go. Welcome, have fun, and let me show you guys the Filipino makeup goodies. Okay, first one would be skincare, and sorry, it's not Filipino. The Philippines right now is pretty much influenced by Korea's skincare. Well, kudos to Korea because Korea has the best skincare products and best, I guess, skincare or makeup stuff. But I went to the local drugstore, and this is Hello Glow Anti-Pollution Tinted Sunscreen. It has niacinamide, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, and it says tone adapt, hydrating, smoothening. Yes, smoothening. Basically, it comes in a little package, sachets like this. It's good because you can just easily put it in your purse. And I bought 3, and so far I had it for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and let's just say 3 because I basically used this when I got here. I was scared because it has a SPF 50 that it might have a white cast, but it didn't. This is the consistency. Sometimes it has a camera right there. I pretty much wasted that. Shoot. This is, yeah, you only need a little. I squeezed too much. Anywho, so a little. Okay, so this is a little, and then you basically just need it all over your face. And see, don't be scared of the white cast. Again, you only need a little. I placed way too much. Rub it in both hands and then just work it through your face. And it actually smells really good. It does have some fragrance, so it's not fragrance free for those that's sensitive to fragrance. All right, second one. So this is one of the makeup that's been recognized internationally. It's more on the pricier side in the Philippines, and this is Sunny's. So I only got one, Sunny's lip dip. So I only got this one just because I've already tried Sunny's product before. It pretty much comes in this packaging. And then it has a wand. So it reminds me of, if you know MAC's Powder Kiss. So it's this one here, and it does have the same finish as MAC's Powder Kiss, where it's like really matte. Okay, focus on me now. It's matte, and it's not transfer proof, but it will transfer, but it gives out that really powdery matte feather like feel to it. So, and it smells really good. It has some scent. It's really light. It's not crazy, overly crazy. This was 500 pesos. See, it gives you a little tint, but still not fully transfer proof. Okay, I forgot. Before I move on, do you guys want me to do a lip swatch? Okay, then I'll do a lip swatch. Let's see if my lipstick goes off though. So this is the MAC Locked Kiss ink, is new, and it's transfer proof, waterproof, Yeah, so that's not coming off with my micellar water, so I need an oil. This is in the shade of Cocoa. So that is Cocoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to wear this onto the next one. All right, for the next one, it's from the Vice Cosmetics line. So this is a brow gel. So it's called Ganda All Day. I did dip it and I tried it, but I definitely prefer something that is more on the cream. Well, actually it is cream, but I don't know, maybe it's just too soft for me. But I'm more of like I like it more to be like hard, thick, and yeah, you could tell by, see how it's so smooth. It seems like dip liners. So here's a swatch, and I'm gonna fill the areas where there's sparse hair structure. And don't mind my scar, I'm a badass. It's like a liner. It moves around too much for me, and I don't like that. So anyways, there's your brows. I recall using it once, and I wasn't a happy bear, so I don't know. It's all right, it's okay. I don't even remember the price point for it, but that's what it is. All right, next one is from the OG Ever Bellina. I got 3 things. So I'm gonna start with the Ever Bellina Studio Finish Stick Foundation. This is in cream. It's infused with squalene and vitamin E. So I got this because I didn't have my luggage on the first day. It was left behind. So we had a day where we just went straight to the mall and grabbed some clothes, like just, you know, the basics. And I got this for my foundation. In a humid country, this was okay. I'm gonna give it an okay. It did its job. I'm gonna swatch this right now. See, yeah, it's right there. It is blendable. For its price, I think that it does its job. It didn't really stay the whole day. It wasn't sweat proof because I was sweating. It wasn't sweat proof, but I guess if you're acclimated to the humidity or the weather there, I'm pretty sure that this one at its price point did its job. Next one is the Fearless Serum. This is a tinted foundation. I've tried this once. Okay, right there. So see that consistency? It was light coverage to me. It wasn't buildable, my thought. But again, it's basically marketed as a serum, so it's not really, it doesn't really have that much coverage. So I didn't really wear it a lot. So that's my spillage. The last one they have from Ever Bellina is the Lip and Cheek Stain infused with glycerin and vitamin E. I think that this has been my favorite, like, from the whole trip. This was my go-to. And this is very red. This is my go-to, and this was 200 pesos. So basically I dab really tiny one, like a tiny one, a really tiny amount, and from that, see, you have that tint. It's, come on, like you have that tint already. My fingers tinted already, so with that tiny dot, it already gives me that tint, and then it has that cherry fragrance, of course. But this was my go-to, being like humid, so I pretty much didn't like cake myself up. I basically just had little concealer on my spots, and then this was my basically my makeup. I just had it there, my lashes, bam. Yeah, so I think this is an affordable makeup, and I really liked it. This was my go-to. All right, so my next product, again, this one's a little pricey. This one's BYS Cosmetics. BYS Cosmetics. So I got 2 powder, well, not powder, so one's the cream foundation, and I got it in sand beige, and I'm actually very, I think I've used once, but I'm also very disappointed because it doesn't open anymore. I don't know. It has that MAC Studio Fix kind of packaging, but it does not open on me. I don't know why, but unfortunately that is a pass. Next up is BYS Full Coverage Hyaluronic, matte base with hyaluronic acid pressed powder in ivory. Tell me how the sales lady picked ivory for me. I already have the wrong shade right now, just because, well, no, it's not wrong shade, it was just because yeah, anywho, this is ivory, it's white. I don't know how I feel because I'm not ivory, definitely not ivory, but they told me that I was ivory. I did try this, but again, I got so dark from, you know, the beach, so I didn't really use this because it's ivory, and really doesn't match my shade. But the interesting part, because when I was buying this, they were asking me if I had if I have acidic skin, and I was like, what's acidic skin? And they're like, oh yeah, if you go under sun, you turn like dark, or, and I was like, yes, I turn dark, but then I don't understand that, so I'm gonna actually Google that and see what that meant. But they're saying that, yeah, if I'm acidic, this is a good product. Now, BYS Velvet Lips Liquid Lipstick. So I got the liquid lipsticks. It's not transfer proof apparently, so I'm gonna try the cooler one under Sand Dune. So this is how it looks like, my friends, and this is how it swatches. So that's the swatch, and then I can swatch the other one. This one is creme brulee, very close though. And it's not transfer proof. I kept asking at the ladies, do you have transfer proof makeup? And they're like, no. So that's Sand Dunes. What do you guys think? Yeah, so if I go like that, voila, is gone. So I wanted to try it. It's not it dries matte, which is good. You see, it dries matte, but definitely not waterproof. It will wash with water, but I really like this one too. I was using this in the Philippines. So these BYS Velvet Lips liquid lipsticks were a good buy for me. I'm just gonna leave that one. Alrighty, so this one's these, I believe these are not local Filipinos. I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but it's from the brand YOU or U. So I got their 24-hour light stay immortelle essence, immortelle essence full coverage velvet liquid foundation, and their simplicity cotton lip clay. Right off the bat, I'm telling you, this is also one of my favorites. So I wore this a lot in the Philippines. And then this one, I got this because it smelled so good, like my auntie. My auntie. Yeah. Just smells like clean and classy. That's the consistency. Okay. That's the consistency. I'm gonna rub it. Definitely a thicker, creamier texture. It just smells so good, like Korean makeup. It's just got a tad bit lighter than my shade, but it definitely was, when I tried it, it was really good. It wasn't too heavy, although it's creamy. It wasn't heavy for me. So this was a good buy, good try. I'm gonna have to try it more just to see if it's worth it. You know, if it's worth it. So this one's one of my favorite. Yeah, it just gets really dirty. I don't know, just an overload of the product. But this is the lip clay. It looks like this. Reminds me of the Sunny's texture. So it's matte, but this one definitely stays or tints your lips, or it stays. Some product definitely stays on your lip. So it's dries matte, transfer proof, transfer proof. It smells, well, no, the foundation's still there. So anywho, I'm not gonna try it on my lips. What? You want me to try it on my lips? Okay, fine. Okay, so okay guys, last but not the least, literally not the least, because I got a bunch of product from this line. So this is the BLK Cosmetics. BLK Cosmetics. First one out. Yeah. Butterscotch Airy Matte Perfecting Foundation. And it comes with this puff. This is butterscotch. So that's the finish. Okay, definitely sets your foundation. I like it. I've used this in quite a lot of time in the Philippines. All right, next one, Skin Tint Sun Shield with SPF 30. This one's in butterscotch as well. They do have a lot of skin tints there. I mean, I I feel like because, you know, it's very humid, so you don't really want to do those use thick foundation, so you'd rather have the Tint's liquid consistency. Definitely a tint. I did use this and it was light coverage, so again, it's a tint. Layer it up. You want to layer it up with your foundation. This company claims a lot about being like a clean product. In line is Life Proof Airy Matte Foundation. This one I use a lot too because it's sweat resistant and waterproof. It's a very liquid consistency, feels like a tint, light coverage, but you are able to build it up. Okay, you're able to build it up. But it's never gonna go full coverage. It's basically light to medium coverage, but it was sweat proof and waterproof, and it's actually for face and body, so that's the interesting part. And I don't even know how to go through the last pieces. I have so much.